So if you're like most people, you might be thinking that all I eat is chicken, rice, and have protein shakes all day, but that's just simply not the case.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just doing the morning routine, you know? Just getting ready for the day. Just totally not flexing in the mirror. Anyways, today I'm gonna be showing you my full day of eating, and I think that it's something that you guys will be expecting a certain thing, what I eat in a whole day, but in reality, it's not. Because I get a lot of, you don't follow a meal plan? You don't drink protein shakes? You don't drink pre-workout? No, no, no. Oh, you can't eat this pizza because you're all about the gym and you'll get fat. You're gonna get fat if you don't stick with your diet. You gotta stay with that chicken and rice. No, no, no. So we're gonna get started with that today. Right now it's about 6:50 a.m. We're gonna get ready for work, pretty much just about ready, and head out because I need to head out. Look how sunny it is. It's been raining every single day for the past months and months. So this is very nice to see. It's gonna be all sunny this weekend.
Down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still.
All right, so now it's lunchtime hour / my breakfast because I don't eat in the mornings. And before we do that though, I want to show you how to install a window properly. I'm just kidding, but let's go eat that lunch now. This is the buffet that we're gonna absolutely devour all our food from. And here we begin. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Yeah. And I'll take one more of this actually. Yeah. Actually, I'll take one of these too. I'll take some potatoes. A little bit of mushrooms, please. And we're only 1/8 done from the buffet. One yogurt for the pocket. Didn't bring my sweater today, so it's a bit harder. Some chocolate milk. God damn it, I just realized I have no dessert here today. Just a bunch of flowers. It's a bit annoying. So I couldn't record the whole thing in there, but I got a lot of food I'm gonna show you right about now. After all, they did have dessert. Some cheesecake, I'll show you right here. Oh, here we got a pizza, fries, a little sandwich, chicken, mushrooms, rice, potatoes. I actually didn't get too much today. Oh, and some fish and chips and a banana, chocolate milk, yogurt. And this guy over here.
And Emiliano right here.
Yeah, and he got pretty much the same thing.
Potatoes, mushroom, ketchup.
This guy right here, he's on a diet actually. But today's a cheat day for him, and his cheat day looks like my everyday meal. This guy, he eats just like me too. He hits the gym quite a bit. So, once a month, yeah, no, every day.
Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball in the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture.
All right, so I'm back home here, and we're getting ready for the gym now, which is my second to last meal, maybe even third, depends on the day, how I feel and whatnot. But usually I have a little snack before going to the gym, and that's what we're gonna prepare. So today I feel like eating some rice. And with that rice, we will have some eggs here. Oh yeah. And then what you have to do after this is you gotta pour all the yolk onto the rice. So a little weird thing about me is that whenever I eat like a little meal, even a full-on meal, like steak, rice, potatoes, and everything and whatnot, for some reason right after, I always have to have like a little snack. And it's usually like cereal or something like that, or something sugary. And that's what I'm having right now. I always have something after I eat. Lately it's been cereal, so that's what I'm gonna do. The main cereal I use is this. I've just been used to it from like pretty much like a year ago. I originally got it because it didn't have too much ingredients and whatnot, and it tastes good, and I wouldn't eat Fruit Loops or anything like that. It's just pure sugar. It's kind of hypocritical of me saying, considering today I had a full-on buffet of random stuff, but this is just old habit. And recently I got this, something new just to change it up. Got this Vector cereal. It tastes pretty good and I like it. So that's what I've been eating, those two mixed together. And in terms of milk wise, I use something like this, some almond milk, because I don't like milk at all. I can't stand that flavor. So that's what I use, is this. All finished with that. And one more thing, I sometimes after I eat the cereal, I'll probably have toast right after, or just peanut butter and bread. I have a little craving for it. I kind of want it right now, but I don't like going to the gym too full because I like to eat a lot when I get back from the gym. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna leave that bread in there. So I just got back from the gym and I'm on my last meal now. Well, depending on the day, actually, sometimes I still eat a bit more after, but I forgot to elaborate on the reason why I don't eat breakfast, and that's simply because I did it for the benefits it had. I seen a couple videos and whatnot about it just to test it out, and then after I noticed that I liked it actually quite a bit because I wasn't eating like every 3 hours just to fill myself back up, snacking throughout the day, instead of just bigger meals all at once. And it just feels so much better to eat when you're actually hungry and just vacuum all that food up. So that's mainly the reason why, and I'm just used to it now. Plus it saves me time in the mornings. Let's see what we have in here. So right now I'm preparing a pork chop here. I'm just gonna have one today. Some pepper, and this thing here called pork privilege. That's what it looks like. It's actually pretty good. And then you gotta smash it in. Flip that baby over. More salt, more pepper, more pork seasoning, and one last time. So what I wanted to do was to show you that you don't need to be eating like this pro bodybuilder who tracks pretty much every single calorie and eats plain chicken and rice on most days and is super specific with all this, because I'm a perfect example of someone who's for the last 2 years, I would eat pretty much anything I want. I'd eat pizza, burgers, chips, candy, whatever it is, you name it. And I know several other people who've done the same and is still doing the same and still have insane numbers in the gym, pretty nice physique and whatnot. But that also means you don't just be out there eating just garbage food all the time. It's gonna make you feel like garbage anyways, so what's the point of that? Also, to be a bit more transparent, I actually haven't been eating at the buffet for about like a week and a half now. I just thought I would have been more realistic if I showed you the buffet meal, because that's what I've been eating for about 2 months straight before I started making my own lunches. Plus my dinners were sometimes fast food, so I thought also it would have been more realistic if I showed you a bit of the buffet style, because I haven't been eating the best for that time being. And it was to show you that my diet can be all over the place, and it's been like this many times in the past. My legs are so sore, but it feels so good. So the reason why I haven't been eating at the buffet is because I wanted to save money, and because after a little while I noticed that I began to not feel too good afterwards. My breathing became heavier, I felt lazier. It's probably because all that bread and whatnot. Started to lose some energy. My stamina wasn't the best. My gym performance was still really good though. In fact, I hit a PR on that diet. I hit it was a 15-pound increase. And yeah, I just can't eat certain foods for too long of a time. If not, I begin to feel like I just said I would. But it's just like candy. If you eat too much of it, you're not gonna feel too good afterwards. So if you notice something like that in your diet, you don't feel too good afterwards, maybe cut down on it or cut it out, or just cut it out for a while, you know? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Might as well feel good. I just think as long as you have a good workout program, actually train hard, stay consistent, you won't actually have to worry about the diet part for quite some time. So you don't really see people build a nice physique from just diet only. You could see them lose weight, but you don't really see them get stronger or bigger. Compared to someone that's eating like an average person, even fast food, whatnot, if they're training hard, consistent and whatnot, you can see them build a nice physique. and get stronger. And that right there just shows you how much better it is to be focusing on your gym consistency, training hard, getting a good program, and actually perfecting your form instead of on your diet. Because believe me, I've been there where you track your diet and that can get boring. And speaking of, I was literally just talking to somebody today at the gym, and she was like, my diet isn't going too well. I'm like, why? How come? And she's like, well, it's taking all the fun away. And that right there is exactly why I stopped doing it. When I first started it, it was fun, whatnot, but it was just too much on my plate. Like learning how to do all these movements, working hard, whatnot. And then on top of that, tracking every single calorie and protein, it was just too much and it took all the fun away. And speaking of fun, actually, for some reason, I really enjoy taking out the trash. I don't know why, I just find it kind of fun. So I don't have avocado, so I'm just gonna use 2 eggs to compensate for that. I just feel like I need something else on my plate. It's just meat, rice, and a bit of the veggies. It's not enough. So it's better to get your training on point before you attempt anything with your diet, I think, because I think you'll end up failing like that and all the fun could disappear. And I think that usually if you're gonna track or whatever, you gotta be pretty high up, like a pro bodybuilder. You're gonna do something very specific, like a competition or something. Like, for example, I might even actually have to start tracking a little bit. I might just start with just the protein, because I know for a fact that I don't eat 185 grams of protein, which is roughly a pound per body weight. And I might have to start doing that, but we'll see as time goes on. And for those of you that are just starting out, like for example, I get a lot of questions sometimes of people being like, Abraham, like, but I don't know where to start. Like, how do I eat? What do I need to eat? How do I train and stuff like that? It's like, don't worry about the eating part. Just get your training on point. Eat whatever your mom makes you. You don't even know how to curl a dumbbell properly. Why are you worrying about your eating right now? So here's the final result. We got 2 eggs, onion, mushrooms, some pork, some rice with soy sauce. And I was gonna add like 1 or 2 toast with peanut butter, but I decided not to. I'm gonna have cereal after this for sure though. At the end of the day, I need a bigger plate. At the end of the day, test things out, and if it doesn't work, try something else. It's different for everybody and on what they want to do exactly. Also, let me know if you know anybody who eats like I do, and let me know what your diet is. I'm curious to see what's out there.